How do we read the Cumiana Schumann Resonance charts? Let's get into it. Cumiana is in Italy, and it is important to note that where they have their receiving station, it's not too far from an industrial area. Sometimes strong tones are detected by the geophone sensor, caused by mechanical machines. If you go on the Schumann app, this is the first graph that you will come across. Now, what this graph is VLF monitoring. And what is VLF? It is vertical electric field. It's a force that fills the space around an electrical charge or group of charges and has a specific direction and magnitude. The Earth has a vertical electric field that points downward at its surface, which is maintained by processes like lightning. So the VLF monitoring chart looks like this, and it shows 8 hours of VLF activity. The next graph that you'll come to is this. Channel 1 at the top, which is here, this is your seismic monitor. The frequency range is 1 to 30 hertz. And what is a seismic monitor? It measures ground motion caused by seismic waves from earthquakes or other sources. They are sensitive seismographs to record vibrations as electrical signals, which are then displayed on the computer screen and on the graph. So basically, this graph here, channel 1, measures seismic waves, which are then compiled as strips on this graph so that you can correlate days together and activity together. The next graph you'll come to is this blue one down here, which is the one that we've been using. This is channel 2, and this is the electric field. This ranges from 1 to 105 hertz, starting at the bottom. But we start at 0 and we go all the way up to 105. At the bottom here, these little black dots are the times. This is in UTC time, so that's universal time. So you have to correlate it to wherever you are in the world, which can be done by a simple Google search. Now, what does the electric field measure? It measures the force per unit of charge at any point in space around a charge distribution. Electric fields are invisible force fields that are created by the attraction and repulsion of electrical charges. Next chart you'll come to is this one. This is the strips of the electric field from each day. So each line is going to be a whole day. Darker the colors, here's some too, darker the colors, the lower intensity. The red, high intensity. These strips, they go from 0 to 50 megahertz. Now there's also a Schumann Resonance graph in the States that has stations all over the world. Let's briefly go over those graphs because they are also different. So HeartMath Institute, they do have a page where you can look at all the spectrograms. Just Google that in. But theirs go from 0 to 5 megahertz. Their graphs look like this. Here is all the locations that they have worldwide. On these graphs, the darker colors represent low intensities. The lighter the color, the higher the intensity. So on this, those yellow colors are going to be an energy spike, and the deep kind of blue purple here, that is really low energy. These are also in UTC time, but the only difference is they don't give you any kind of numbers on these graphs to figure out the time. These black vertical lines here are the times, are the hour intervals, starting at the beginning over here, which is blacked out, and then moving forward throughout the day, ending over here. So these can be a little bit more tricky. I hope this helps with the absence of the Russian graphs that everyone uses. We will just have to learn together how we connect to these graphs. I've already heard people saying that they connect better with the Italian graphs than the Russian ones, so I am fully intrigued. I truly hope this helps. If you have any questions, put them in the comments.